Dude, you're not gonna believe the haul I just got.
Sweet. What's the haul?
Well, for starters, I got NCAA 14 for only 35 bucks.
NCAA Football 14 is that cheap? I guess it's because CFB 25 is out.
Yeah, we have CFB already, but I've never played NCAA 14, so this was a steal. Especially when it was like $200 a few months ago. But I also got Supreme Commander 2 just to see how it plays on console.
I don't think Supreme Commander is going to be as good on console as it is on PC.
I mean, I see your point. But I think the best haul I've gotten now is getting Dynasty Warriors 5 and 5 Extreme Legends with the manual for both of them. Now that's what I call a true steal.
Dynasty Warriors 5. You know, I just completed my whole Chaos run on Dynasty Warriors 5 the other day.
By the way, we haven't got a video out for this month or last month, and we're on the last day of March. So we kinda gotta figure out what to do. We even promised to do 2 videos, so what do you want to do?
Oh, for starters, you having Dynasty Warriors 5 just gave me an idea. Dynasty Warriors 5 is what got us back into gaming, so why don't we cover why it did that and how great the game is, right?
Oh, well, I guess you're right about this. Oh, can I do the video this time?
Also, I'll do the video again because that shirt is just way too tight, and I think a lot more people will appreciate you.
I'm just supporting a friend.
Fine, here, you do the video. I'm gonna go cry in a corner.
What's going on, everyone? NTalks here, and today I'm finally gonna get the second video out on this channel. And before we continue, I actually realized recording that intro, I wore a different shirt for the actual video. So let's go and change that right quick. Now that's a lot better. For today's video, we're gonna be talking about how Dynasty Warriors 5 brought me back into the gaming world. But before we start, let's go in and bring up my sponsor for today's video. So today, I will be talking about one of my partnerships with Humble Bundle. For those of you that don't know, I've actually been partnered with Humble Bundle for a few years now, and the people who have used my affiliate link that do know about it have gotten a few games for themselves or just other software as well. That's what's so great about Humble Bundle. On Humble Bundle, they take a bunch of games or books or software and combine it into a bunch of easy to pay for bundles so that you don't pay full price for them if you're going to buy them elsewhere like Steam, Amazon, or just online by themselves. I've used Humble Bundle even before I was partnered with them, way before, like back in high school years. I've used Humble Bundle a lot to get free games, bundles on a bunch of games that I've wanted but didn't have money for, and just other things that have piqued my interest. So if you go in my description, you'll see that affiliate link, and if you click on it, it'll take you straight to Humble Bundle's website. And anything that you do purchase on Humble Bundle through my affiliate link, I'll get a percentage of what you purchase. So head on over to Humble Bundle and get yourself, your dog, your cat, dead relative, anyone you may know, something nice. Let's continue on with the video. Dynasty Warriors, the staple of the hack and slash genre. Even if you've never played the game, you're probably familiar with the gameplay or at least the genre. The game series has birthed many a title, stretching all the way to its most recent one with Dynasty Warriors Origins. But this series as a whole is what got me back into gaming, which is the topic of today's video. Before we continue with how this game reintroduced me to gaming, I'm going to talk about the history and the gameplay of the game itself. The gameplay of Dynasty Warriors basically contrives of you as a single character
running into a large group of enemy soldiers and just absolutely decimating the battlefield. Dynasty Warriors didn't start out as a hack and slash game, however. It was originally a 2D fighter on the PS1, but once the PS2 was set to launch, the system needed a launch title from Koei, and that's what birthed Dynasty Warriors 2 here in the West. And since Dynasty Warriors 2, the game has changed dramatically since its initial release back in 2000. The game is actually almost unrecognizable from what it looked like almost 25 years ago.
See, a lot of people wonder why Dynasty Warriors 5 specifically got me back into gaming. And it's mostly just because between the years of about 2004 or 5 to about 2008, I didn't really play video games. Yeah, my family wasn't very wealthy at the time. In fact, we were pretty poor. In fact, we had food stamps and stuff of that matter when I was younger. And at the time when we did have game consoles like a PlayStation 2 and a GameCube, we had to unfortunately give those away and sell them just so that we can make money to live day after day. That all changed though on a random night in 2008 when my older brother came home with a bag, that bag holding a PS2 Slim and in his hands a copy of Dynasty Warriors 5.
From that point onward, I started to play more on that PS2 and eventually got a 360. On that 360, I got to play games like Call of Duty 3, the very first Saints Row, and a lot of other games that I've still come to know and love to this day. And despite all those other games I've played, Dynasty Warriors 5 was always there. Even now, I've put so much time and effort into the game that a lot of the OG fans that I know personally know that I am basically Dynasty Warriors 5 itself. And to add to the fact that Dynasty Warriors 5 is what also got me back into content creating. Almost 5 years ago, I started streaming myself 100% in Dynasty Warriors 5 before moving on to completing every character on Chaos. This game has done so much for me, not just as a gamer, but also as a content creator.
Hell, you're probably going to see it from a lot of other people watching this video from other Discords, knowing that I am very much a Dynasty Warriors 5 guy, probably one of the most well-known ones, at least in those Discord communities.
And honestly, there's not much more I can really say from my appreciation for Dynasty Warriors. And unfortunately, that does make this video short, but whenever you just enjoy something so much, honestly, sometimes there's just no words that can truly describe how much appreciation you have for something, especially for certain games. I can rehash the same words over and over to make this video longer, but that would feel like a disservice to this game. Honestly, all the videos I've done and all that I've talked about with this game, even before this video, does this game its credit.
And a lot of people will talk smack about the game, a lot of people will say that it's repetitive, a lot of people will just say whatever negative thing they want to say about Dynasty Warriors 5. But for me, knowing that it reintroduced me to gaming, I know that no matter what anyone will ever say about Dynasty Warriors 5, I myself will always enjoy it no matter what. Now, a lot of people expected me to probably go on a bigger tangent for this game. Of course, being well known for this game, not just to new subscribers, to definitely some of the OGs, or even people that don't even know me as a content creator, but more as just a Discord surfer. I didn't really want to make this too grandiose for a lot of people. I just wanted to talk about my feelings for the game and how it affected me, you know, leading up to my adulthood. But you know what? I think that's it for now. Again, I'm sorry for making it such a short video. I'm sorry for this video being late. This video was supposed to be uploaded last month in February, but unfortunately I kind of caught tonsillitis and it is really hard to talk, I found out, when your voice doesn't exist. But I am going to try and get 2 videos out before the end of this week. I know this video is going out, you know, I think at least before the last week of March. For the other video I'm planning, which is a Payday 2 video, that one definitely is going to be more grandiose because it's another game that I have a lot of love for and everything like that. And also, I have a much better skit plan for that. So, I want you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video as well, comment, do anything you can to help this video hit the algorithm, because we all know how well my CSGO video did, despite it being literally the first video ever attempted for that channel, along with being such a small channel. The impressions on that, the watch time, the unique and new viewers that were watching it was such a great thing to watch throughout the, I guess, 2-week process of it being pretty much pushed a fair amount by YouTube. But other than that, I want to thank everyone for watching the video and continuing to give me your support. I'm gonna try and upload more on the main channel as well, and I've recently restarted up my Let's Play channel. It is called Just Playing, literally the same name I tried to use for it last year, but it is on a whole new channel. So it's not gonna be like one of my old channels revamped. It's just a new channel starting from scratch, starting from zero. I think by now some of my other friends have probably subscribed to it, but I'm gonna put all those links in the description, and also, like I said earlier with my sponsor, you know, you don't have to use Rogue, you don't even have to use them, but it would be nice to, you know, if you're looking at getting just a cup or something like that, like I said, 10% at checkout. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace out.